Last time I talked about, it doesn't have to be perfect, but it really all comes down to showing up and choosing how, when, where you show up. Because as easy as it is to blame other people, as easy as it is to say, I am the way I am because I've always been that way, or that's how it is in my family, how it is in my culture, how it is in my community, we still choose to follow what people put on us. We choose to show up how society says we ought to show up. And you don't have to. Every day you wake up, every moment you are alive and breathing, you choose. You choose how your day will go. You choose how you react to certain things. You choose how you want to shape your life. And I have been choosing to live in anger and frustration and hurt and pain and confusion and wanting people to pay for their actions or not. But none of that solved my issues. None of that got me the healing that I needed. None of that brought me happiness. It only produced more pain. It only produced more tears. And it only produced more of a feeling like I'm still here. And I don't choose that reality anymore. I don't choose to react to everything. I don't want my first reaction to life to be angry instead of wondering or figuring out what's the lesson for me. I want to show up as the greatest me alive. I woke up this morning and the thought kept popping up in my head. Imagine what would happen when you just choose to show up as who you are. And it kind of scared me for a little bit because sometimes we don't always know who we are. We know what other people have defined us and shaped us as. But what will happen if you choose to show up as who you are? What happens if you choose to accept the calling on your life? What happens if you choose to show up and be your most authentic self, be your most vulnerable self? And I know that's scary. I would rather have my hair done and have on better clothes to do this video, but I chose to show up because it's not always about glitz and glamour. It's not always about, filters and stuff. Who are you outside of the filters? Who are you outside of the stuff? And are you willing to deal with your demons? Are you willing to deal with your hurt? Are you willing to deal with your pain? And are you willing to allow yourself to heal? To really heal. Not just say everything's fine and suppress your feelings and act as if everything's okay and move on about the day. But are you really willing to address what's wrong? and heal from that, meaning put in the work to heal from it? Are you willing to show up as who you are? That question this morning kind of startled me because I haven't been showing up as me, not 100%. And what would happen if I showed up and gave the world me, all of me, scars and all, tiredness and all? What if I did show up as my most authentic and my most vulnerable version of me? What would happen if you did that? Would you be able to walk into your goals and dreams? Because I don't think my goals and dreams have come true because I haven't shown up as who I am. So why would they show up as what they are? So I'm declaring today to show up however I am, however rough it is, however scary it is. I'm choosing to show up. Will you do the same? Will you answer that call? Will you show up? It is scary, and I don't know what happens after this, but I'm willing to show up to figure it out. I am not to be arrogant. I know I have gifts. I know I have passions. I know I have a purpose. I know I have reason to be here. I don't want to waste it. I don't want to keep dreaming my dreams every night and seeing them, but not seeing them when I wake up. I want to experience my dreams while I'm living, while I'm awake. And there are countless of people who are waiting on me. Some I know, some I probably will never meet, but someone is waiting on me to show up. And I don't want to be a disappointment to them. But most importantly, I don't want to be a disappointment to myself. I choose to show up today and every day as who I am, regardless. I hope I encourage you to do the same, because I can't help you not being who I am. Can't help you to be whatever if I don't show up as whatever I am. So take the time today to just show up however that works out for you, however that looks and sounds for you. Show up, because the world is waiting and you deserve everything that life has for you as you live as you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.